front end. Fuck, I thought I had it there. Oh my god, my nerves were so crazy, and that last act was so garbage, but I just had no control. I must have dropped some near the end. That's fucking crazy that I got this path, but that is such a bummer. I missed point 0.9. I've practiced that last act so many times. I think I activated in the right spot. I just, I think I dropped some ticks at the end there on that orange leading into the last act. Yep, I let off the orange early. Oh, and my act was a little late. I don't think I'm gonna redo this for 0.9. That's just a recipe to drive myself fucking insane. I mean, it's not like I didn't know my first run, getting all squeezes. My nerves for that last act were gonna be off the wall and I wouldn't be able to focus. I thought my whammy for the second to last act was really bad. And so, like, part of my brain was, like, really hyper fixated on specifically that back end, which also kind of meant that my initial blue whammy for the last act wasn't very good. Yeah, on review, it looks like I dropped a decent amount on that last act whammy, enough to cost me 0.9 on its own, which, yeah, that's certainly a bummer. But I think this was the first time I've even hit that third act double in this entire redo session, which has not been a throwaway amount of time. And the main reason for that is because I adjusted the act back to the, I mean, it wouldn't matter if I did this on the yellow-blue or the red-yellow chords, but I moved it back to the slower chords to be able to time the front end better. It's just way easier to be able to time the extended hit window front end more accurately. And throughout multiple hours of attempts, I never hit the double that way a single time. So I got fed up and fired it up in TAS, and every single spot that I tested the double on those eighth notes, it was frame perfect. So it must just be something with the specific tempo and the dynamic hit window that just turns these eighth note doubles into frame perfect acts. For reference, this tempo is 180. Songs like I Want to Be Sedated are in like the mid to low 160s, and those are 2-frame windows. Bark at the Moon's first act is a 2-frame window, and that's 140 something. But then Fly on the Wall's first act double is frame perfect, and that's like 150. So yeah, the theory of how this stuff works is often just kind of a crapshoot. Again, I could tell after all of these attempts at Act 3 that something was just wrong with this adjustment. Obviously, frame perfect is still possible, but frame perfect extended hit window acts are just fucking ridiculous. And there is just an exponential difficulty spike between that and 2-frame acts, and again, between 2-frame and 3-frame acts like this Act 1, which, you basically have to be able to get 90% of the time or more to have a chance at this path. But yeah, incredibly surprising I hit the 4th act double, not only on this run, again, the first time I've actually hit this 3rd act double in this redo session, but the time before that I thought I was on this pace where I overlapped the front end of Act 3 and didn't notice, I also hit the 4th act double there. So both times I thought I was on this pace, I somehow hit that act. And all things considered, I'm not very happy with this last act, again, especially for how much I practiced it, but that run's last act was like 52 or something, so at least it's way better than that would have been. But regardless, this is an insane path, and finishing any run out on it is pretty ridiculous.